In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the rear bumper on your Toyota Tacoma. Let's get started. We're going to remove the two sockets for the license plate lights. These should be connectors. Ours are aftermarket. This was just a grommet sitting inside. You should have a connector that you'll push the button on, pull the connector off. Do the same thing on the other side. We have another non-OEM version of a connector over here. This one, you're going to twist quarter turn, unlock it, pull straight back, remove the plug. Using a 15mm socket, we're going to loosen the back bolt, but not fully remove it. You just want it loose enough that you can slide the bracket out. We're going to remove the two front bolts. Remove the two front bolts, leave that back one loose. Do the same thing on the other side. Once you have the two front bolts removed and that rear bolt loosened, we're going to lift up on the bumper, pulling that pin up and out of the bracket. When we pull up on the bumper, we're looking to push the pin up into this slot so we can pull it straight out. You're going to want the same thing on the other side. Remove the bumper, install the bracket onto the bumper, get the bolts started. Do the same thing on the other side. Once you have your bolts installed, we're going to leave these slightly loose since the brackets can move. This is going to be our adjustment for the bumper. Once we have it installed, we'll get the bumper set in the correct position and we'll tighten these down. Install the bumper. We're going to aim these brackets for our back bolt. Get the pins to drop into the bracket. Install the bolts for the brackets. Snug them down. Torque the bracket bolts down to 67 foot-pounds. Do the same thing on the other side. We're going to adjust our bumper to our body line, and we'll snug down our two front bracket bolts. Double check that your bumper didn't move. Torque the bolts to 48 foot-pounds. Do the same thing on the other side. If you had connectors, you would connect to the new connector. In our case, we're going to be removing this and installing our bulb. We'll do the same thing on the other side. If your harness is dangling at all, be sure to tie it up using some cable ties, and then you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.